Darla from Crafty Yarn. Now, well, welcome. First of all, I would like to introduce my mannequin who has a name now. Now, you guys gave me a lot of good suggestions. And I actually chose one and I revealed it in Lisa's Crochets live the other night. But I changed my mind. And actually the name was Winnie. Hi, Barbara. Barbara was the first one I saw that wrote Winnie because I'm from Winnipeg. And then my hubby said, you know what? That sounds a lot like Minnie, and Minnie is our cat's name. So Winnie, Minnie, yeah. And the other cat is Huggles. But anyway, I just didn't want to leave her out. So I have decided on a different name that actually I don't think anyone mentioned. So I would like to introduce you to Peggy. Winnipeggy, but her name is Peggy. Actually, Lisa from Lisa's Crochet did say Winnipeggy, but it's just going to be Peggy. So yay! So this is Peggy. All right, isn't she beautiful? She has a nice figure. All right, so let's talk about this t-shirt slash blouse. I have a tutorial coming out today for this. Now this is the third item in the Cutezy series. I had the Cutezy top, the Cutezy Sundress, and now this is the Cutezy blouse slash t-shirt. All right, and I'm using the same stitch. That's why I've called them all Cutezy, and combined with a different stitch. And this is the different stitch. This is a V stitch, and this, I think it's called a Marshmallow Stitch, but I'm not sure. I'll show it closer in a second. All right, so how you make this is you first start off with the neckline, and I started with a 5mm hook, and you work in the round. You go all the way around, 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 and then your top will grow outwards and downwards at the same time. And then you end up with these cute little sleeves. It's a 2-row repeat. And then once you get to a certain length, maybe like halfway across your girls, you're going to pull the back and the front together and see if that's a good fit for you. If you want it loose, maybe you want it tight, you know, that's up to you. This one is actually, it's loose on her, but it's also loose on me. So I started with a 5mm hook, and then partway through, and I show you in the tutorial, I moved to a 6mm. That was just to try and make it more lacy, loosey lacy. So yeah, then you just keep working down. You work right down to whatever length you desire. You can make this into a dress. If you make it longer, you can make it shorter into a crop top. If you want to show off your tummy, like I used to do not that long ago. And or you can make it the length I did. And this is from shoulder to bottom is about 17 inches. And when I laid this flat on the floor to measure across, I believe it was 23, which ended up being like 46 inches across, something like that. So on me, it is loose. So it's easy to make in the round, one piece. So easy, guys, but it looks so beautiful, right? I think it's beautiful. I am proud of myself. I'm getting better and better with designing, and yay. And it's because of you guys encouraging me all the time, and I thank you so much for that. All right, so the yarn I used for this, I'll just let you know right now, is Little Treasures by Loops and Threads. And this is a light 3, 100% acrylic. This is a limited time only, so I don't know if they still have any. I got this at Michael's. 557 yards, 200 grams, and I use one ball and then part of this one. And this colorway is Sugar Plum. Suggested hook is 4mm and needle is 4mm. But like I said, I used a 5mm, then I switched to a 6mm. So this is what this looks like. And I let the colors lie where they may. To me, this looks thinner than a light 3. It might look like a 2 or between a 2 and a 3 to me anyway. All right, so the reason I made this one a little looser is because it's a excuse me. Hey, sorry about that, I had to cough. So that's the yarn I used. And I made it a little looser because it's in 100% acrylic. So we kind of wanted it a little looser in the summertime, I think, to make it a little cooler. And then I also made the one I'm wearing. Now this one I made with the Hipster yarn. Hipster cotton. Now I'll talk about that in a second. So this one's 100% cotton, and you do have to wear a tank top underneath, so I just have a white one on here. I used the same stitch count for the neckline, but I used a 6mm for this one throughout. And for the colors, I noticed that the pop of orange in the yarn was just showing on one side and not on the other side, you know, as you're working the round. And so I did color coordinate a little bit. I cut out the orange pieces and tried to get them, you know, on this side and this side, and same with the back, so it's not all orange on one side. You know what I mean? So yeah, so let me tell you, oh, sorry Peggy. So let me tell you about the Hipster yarn. It's a limited time only. It's made by Premier. They just got them into our Michael's here in Winnipeg not long ago, and they're on sale already. So I have Michael's haul on my channel. This is 100 grams, 229 yards. It's 100% cotton. This colorway is Melon Berry, and like I said, it has that pop of orange, which I really, really like. And let's see, it's a lightweight 3 as well. I find this is a little thicker than that Little Treasures one I just showed you, although they're both light 3. This one recommends a 4mm needle and a 5mm hook. And I used a 6 for this top. So I used 2 balls of this and then maybe half of this one, I think. Yeah, that's what I used. Melon Berry is this color. I think it's very pretty. What do you guys think? Okay, but that's not all. That's not all. Being the way I am, I like to make my designs, and I didn't used to do this, but I started doing this recently. I like to make my designs in different weights of yarn to show you what it looks like in different weights. So far these are the lightweight 3. Now I started making another top, same pattern, same stitch count around the neck, with a super fine 1. Yes. But because I'm using a bigger hook than what is required, or what is suggested, I should say, on the label, yeah, a 2.25 was suggested on the label. Let me show you the start of this top. This is the start of it. And I'm getting pretty close to the bottom. I think like I got like maybe a third of the way or a little more than that to go. So this could be the front of it, or this could be the front of it. I'll show you again how the colors are coming out. I'm not color controlling this one at all. So let me show you these stitches closer up. That is what I think is called the Marshmallow Stitch. It's a 2-row repeat. Let me see here. Like this darker blue would be the first row, and then that would be the second row. Like my pointer nail. I need to cut that before I break it really low. Anyway, so first row, second row. So it's a 2-row repeat, and then there's also V-stitches in it. All right, would you like to know what kind of yarn? Oh, this is so soft. Actually, this is very soft as well. This is nice and flowy. This cotton one, it's nice, but it's not the softest yarn, but it is comfortable against the skin. All right, so let's take a look at the one weight, the super fine one. It is Big Twist graphic. And yes, I ordered this from Joann's myself. They delivered it to Canada because they just started delivering to Canada just a few weeks ago. Thank you, Joann. So let's talk about this. It is 35% premium acrylic, 9% polyamide, 56% cotton. Big Twist graphic. It's a 100-gram ball, 470 yards. Super fine one. Hook size recommended is 2.25. I'm using a 4.5 to make this top. 4.5 is what I'm working with. And the recommended needle are 2.75. And this colorway is mint blue. That's what it looks like. Now let me tell you how many balls of this I've used so far. So this is how far I've gotten so far. This is pretty much one ball. I just started getting into the second ball. Okay, so let me just pick this up. I just got a little bit of a mess with all my yarns here. So when I pulled it out of the center, you know, sometimes you get that mini skein in the center. You pull it and it's a big thing and you gotta, you know, unravel it. Anyway, that's what happened with this. So this is the second ball. I just started working with it. And I have one ball left because I bought 3. And I bought 3 of a pinky, what was in that other one? Well, it's in my yarn haul. I'll attach that video here. Okay, so yes, the 3 weight. This was also a 3 weight, which I find the yarns look a little different in size, because this to me looks like this one on your, well, this one right here I'm showing looks to me it looks a little thicker, a little thinner than this one, or maybe it's just me. I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe it's just me. But anyway, those are both lightweight 3s, and then like I said, this one is the super fine one. So you can make it in any of these sizes. I really wouldn't go to a 4 weight. That's just me. I don't know if it would hang that well or look that good in a 4 weight. I don't know. But you can definitely use a 1 weight. You can also use a 2 weight, which is a sport, and then these 3 weights. So I think that is it for today. I just need a little sip of coffee. So the tutorial for this is the yarn I used for the tutorial. So That is coming out later today, so watch for that. Also, if you are not a member of my Facebook group, I would love for you to join and to show off any design that I've made that you have worked up, because I love to see the different colors you use, the different yarns you use. If you make it longer or shorter than what I've made, I am so interested in seeing that, because that is so inspiring, not only to me but to others as well. And also, you can show me designs that you've made that have come from other people, other designers. I love that. All right, so, I'm hot. I had to shut my fan off because it was too noisy. So, take care and watch for that tutorial later today. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye for now.